Hey guys, welcome to another video. I want to talk about our Criterium race this time. Yes, we have a Criterium race. We haven't had these races in the area for a long time, maybe 5 years, but they are coming back. If you haven't heard about Criterium races, these normally happen in town. The terrain is flat. You can see in the background a picture is an example. So it's mostly laps around a block, around an area. The laps could be long laps, like 5-10 miles, but sometimes they are short laps. This is a race designed for the crowd. People can enjoy watching riders going fast. But I get it. Some people get afraid and scared about participating in these kind of races. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna tell you if your bicycle needs any changes. Let's find out what are those changes and what to expect in this race. Let me go to the bike first and the things you need, the things you don't need. Our road bikes normally tend to have a comfort position for the handlebar, the seat, and all that kind of stuff, because if you want to do a long ride, comfort is key. Well, for Criterium races is exactly the opposite. Comfort is not there. So I have a bike here. This is a classic road bike and it'll do it. It's good for that. You need 25 width tires. They're skinny, fast enough. Ride at the air pressure you like, if you're comfortable with. If you have a repair kit for your bike that most people carry behind the seat, forget it. You don't need that. If you get a mechanical, honestly, you are out. Water. Do you need some drinking during the race? I'm gonna say if your event is close to 1 hour or longer, I'm gonna say yes. If you think you're gonna do like half-hour race, I say don't do your water bottle. You're not gonna need it. But if you think you do one. The idea is to get rid of stuff we don't need. You will notice that most people have clipless pedals, and some people are like, what is that? Never use them. You know what? You can do flat pedals, honestly. But in races like ours, you will see we have A category and B. If you want to ride flat pedals, I say go ahead and do flat. But if you do flat, don't do the A category. Those people are faster and they are all clipped in. It is sometimes it's not safe to ride flat. But if you can do the B category, I say you are going to be good. So you can ride either or. The other thing is that I myself consider key is the stem length and the stem position. This is a classic position for most riders. You can see the stem pointing up and you see some spacers underneath. For this race, if you want, flip the stem to the negative position and put the spacers on top. So I'm going to go to flip it right now. That way you guys can see the difference. So give me one moment, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I got it. I want you to see the difference. Not only I put the stem lower, I also put spacers on top. There's only one spacer below it. You decide how many you want at the bottom, but what you want is a more aero position. So this is the stem that I had before. This stem was there. You see the difference. So the handlebar went down and this stem is longer, 10 millimeters. So we want that. It's not comfortable, believe me. A longer stem, your back will not be happy. But this kind of riding is not about comfort. It's about leverage and speed. Most of the time you will be on the hoods. and sometimes maybe you will be on top, I don't know. But then you have to consider on going down on the drops. This is when you get the most leverage and the more aero position. So there you have it. And then you see how the stereo tube comes out, kind of looks odd. I say, don't worry about it. You just write it like that and don't cut it because you don't know if you're gonna need it in the future. Later on, you can go back to the normal position. Now let's talk about something that people are scared of, afraid, and it's, you see the picture in the back. People think, oh, there's too many riders, or people think about crashes. On this Criterium race, the way I see it is, we're not gonna have 60 or 100 riders, okay? That's clear. We're gonna have 15, maybe 20, maybe 25. After 5 minutes riding, you're gonna see a long line of riders. So it's not gonna be like a fight to be on the front. Some of the riders will be mostly in the survival mode. And once the riders in the back get lapped, they have to exit. There is the rule of the race. So if anybody gets lapped, so they have to exit. And I already see that happening. Some riders will get lapped, they have to exit, and then you will have more room to pedal. So I say, don't worry about that. And then you might be asking, you see people drafting other riders. Is that safe? Is that dangerous? I'm gonna say this. First, get ready for a bumpy ride. If you see a little pothole on the road, don't go around it. Just run it, okay? The way you do it is loose your elbows a little bit, but then grab your bars strongly. Don't sweat the little potholes, just run them. The other thing is, you need to go behind your rider to draft them, but you don't know how close. I say don't stay close to them and don't be using the brakes too much. The way I do it is I don't go straight behind the wheel. I like to go on the side a little bit, and I go on the side that gives me some clearance in case I have to deviate. I say, guys, B category is for everybody, for you to learn, for you to have fun. Come to our race. I'm sure many people won't be riding, they want to watch. It's fun to watch. If you want to see it, just come and join us. I will be there. I will be going fast, slow, I don't know. I just hope to finish with all the fast riders, and I want us to have fun. See you there.